I think most people are using AI backwards. Every week, a new tool comes out. Everyone rushes to learn it. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody tells you that this is the one that you need. But here's the question that nobody asks. Did that new tool actually make you any money? Because if your AI stack just keeps growing, but your revenue doesn't, you don't have a tool problem. You actually have a workflow problem. Let me tell you a little story. A few years ago, my favorite gift was a leaf blower, believe it or not. And before that, I used to use the broom. We have a huge deck, and I'd be sweeping it. The broom worked, but it just took forever. And that leaf blower made all the difference. But here's the thing: I didn't suddenly start using the leaf blower for everything. I still use the right tool for the right job. And that's exactly how I think about AI. But most people, they're acting like AI is a hobby. They're just jumping from one tool to another, watching tutorials, trying every new release. It's like following the crowd, the flock of birds. They change directions every week. Meanwhile, business owners actually getting results are doing something simpler. They build a workflow. So, for instance, here's my current AI stack. I still love ChatGPT. And when I sit down to write an email, create a lead magnet, brainstorm an offer, or develop a webinar, I start in ChatGPT. Now, I'll first open up just a Google Doc. So for my weekly emails, for instance, and I will write a rough draft. Everything comes from me first. Okay. Then I put it into ChatGPT and we analyze it together based on, what's the goal of that asset that I'm creating, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So I'm using ChatGPT not because it's the newest tool out there, but because it helps me think faster. It helps me to organize all my ideas and then to create that content that would normally take hours. Then I'm a big believer in recycling. So if I'm going to do something once, if I'm going to create something once, I want to get my money's worth out of it. So if I create a YouTube video like this, how can I reuse some of that content? Can I reuse it in my social media? Can I use parts of it for my courses inside of my AI Business Academy? Another AI tool that I absolutely love is Blotato, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, one piece of content, so one email, for instance, can get recycled into my LinkedIn posts, my Facebook posts, short form content, you name it. So do you see how I'm recycling that? And I'm using that specific tool to help me with that. And then a third tool that I use a lot, it's a little more technical. It's Replit. Now, most people think, oh, I'm not a developer, I'm not a programmer. Neither am I, okay? But I've been able to create a lot of little tools that helps me, that helps my clients. So I use this tool to build these little mini apps, to build tools and to test ideas and to create resources for my clients, okay? So today I can use Replit to build things that quite honestly would have taken like megabucks in the past to get programmers to build. All right. So look what I've just explained here. 3 tools that I use consistently every day. ChatGPT helps me create. Now you can use any AI language model that you want. Blotato helps me distribute that. And then Replit helps me to build some of the specific tools that I need. So let me just show you. I'm going to share my screen here. And let me just hop over and I'm just going to show you each of these tools. Okay, so let me show this and let's start with ChatGPT. So what I've done is I created my draft in a Google Doc and then I dumped it into here. And let me say, I told it, hey, this week I'm struggling. Here's the draft. I don't know if it's very good. And what did I get back? I got this beautiful, sounds like me, my language. It's just tweaked in a better way. All right. So it has created this and I was good to go to send that out. Now, the next tool, I'm just going to copy that. Now I'm going to come over to Blotato and I'll put the link. It's an affiliate link, but this 20 bucks a month has been a lifesaver for me. And let me tell you why. If you ever struggle on social media to be consistent, or maybe you just post on one channel, but you could get more leverage by posting on several channels, Blotato makes it so easy. Now, there's a lot of tools out there that will do the posting for you. The reason that I love Blotato so much is there's a feature called Remix up here. And what I can do is pick, you have to connect them on the back end, but it's not scary. I can pick the channels that I normally post to. And I think I can post up to 5 at one time. Okay, so I just selected those channels. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to click add here, and I'm just going to paste in that email that I had generated. And this is the base content for all of this. And now I'm just going to, here in the middle, scroll down and tell it to generate a post, and it will generate it on all of those channels. Now let me come back here, talk to you just for a quick second. It's not just taking the same copy and copy on all of those. What it does is it rewrites that text based on the platform that I'm posting on. Now, if you've never paid attention, just try it. Just take one piece of content, excuse me, or just read content. LinkedIn is a little more professional, a little more business oriented. Facebook is a little different than Instagram. So it writes the content in a different format. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. It's not just copying and pasting. So think of the time that I'm saving by using that one little tool. And do you see how these tools are kind of jointed together, joined at the hip to help me in my workflow? So let me pop back over here so we can look at this. And just that short time that it took me to explain that, here it's linked them, or it's created all of them. So let me just show you so you can see the difference. So here in Facebook, it just talks about the tool, all of that kind of stuff. And then just has kind of a nice question here. I could put a CTA at the bottom if I wanted. And then I add my media. I can upload that. I can have it generate an image, but in another video, and I think I already have a video, quite honestly, I am still loving the photo generation with ChatGPT. So what I would do is I would tell ChatGPT, hey, create an image based on this Facebook post. Okay. Now let me just hop over here to LinkedIn so that you can see that it has changed and tweaked that copy. Now, I'm not going to go through and read the whole thing. You should follow me on all my channels, but it's just a little more professional, a little more corporate sounding, so to speak. Doesn't have the emojis and things like that. I won't show all of them to you, but do you see, let me come back here. So do you see the difference there and why I love it? So the next step I would do, I'd go to ChatGPT, I would generate the image. Now, a lot of times I'll use the same image, but I will create an image based on the content that I just created. Click the button, poof, it goes out and it gets posted on all of my channels. So now I am consistent, and you can actually batch, you can create like 30 days worth, all that kind of stuff. But do you see how I'm using specific tools to get that objective across? Now, let me show you the third tool that I mentioned, Replit. And don't let this scare you in the sense of, oh, it's too techy, all of that kind of stuff. Now we're looking at the kind of the back end of Replit, but over here to the left, here's like all the discussions back and forth. But basically, when I started creating this tool, I just said, hey, I need some kind of a tracker to track short-term little projects, because let's face it, let me come back here and look at you eyeball to eyeball here. If you're a creative, if you're in the online space, you probably have a million ideas. And I know we're supposed to focus just on one, but I usually have 5 or 6 little projects, mini projects in the pipeline here. And so I created this tool to help me stay focused just on these small little mini projects that I'm actively working on. So that's the basis behind that app. So let me come back over here and show you again. So you just talk to it and you tell it what you want. And then, it's not going to be perfect the first time. You just start tweaking it, and then you end up with that app. So let me, and then I created like a quick little, this is a free resource, by the way, and I'll put the link in the comments so that you can sign up for it here. So let me show you the end result here. So I've already logged in, and basically you create lists, and then inside of each list, you just create those little tasks, okay? So here I've just got 3 lists. If I wanted to create a new list, I would click it here. If I wanted to create a new task for this particular one, I would click that and just add the task. And then the beauty of this is I can check things off. I get a little add a girl message down here, and it will keep track of all of your completed tasks. It will keep track of your day streak, because again, let's face it, we kind of go off the rails. And then we realize, oh, wait a minute, I haven't used that. I haven't been working on that little project. Okay. And then it will track your achievements. So it's just a great way to help you stay on top of some of those little mini projects that you're using. So again, if you want to grab this, it's free, no credit card, anything like that. So just go for it. Okay. So let me just pick up here. So do you see how just using 3 simple tools with very specific end goals? All right. So no hopping down the rabbit holes, no shiny object syndrome, no endless learning. Yes, we have to keep up with what's happening with AI, but we need to have a plan. Okay. And all of these tools that you're using should be connected to your business outcome. Okay. So the biggest AI breakthrough, it isn't about finding that perfect tool. It's about deciding what result you're trying to create and then choosing the fewest tools to get you there. So let me ask you, do you have an AI toolbox or do you have an AI workflow that you're actually knowing how you're using this in your business? Because one creates overwhelm, that toolbox that's just, flowing out the top, all these tools, or a workflow that's actually going to create momentum for you. So if you are feeling overwhelmed by all of this AI stuff, feel like you're drowning, send me the word workflow and I'll show you how you can simplify your stack, identify these gaps, build a system that will actually support your business goals. You don't need more tools. You need the right tools working together. And again, if you want that success tracker, I'll have the link in the pinned comments. Try it out. Let me know how you like it. And as always, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. A lot of people forget that. So be notified. I try to be consistent, but sometimes I don't, so that you're notified when I'm doing these sessions, and share this with a friend, somebody else that could benefit. So as always, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.